Alright guys, it is officially November 19th. It is another rainy day here. So I figured I'll get a couple miles in, do a small update. I haven't done one all month. Got a weigh-in coming up this Saturday. I not too confident on this one. Said that my last two weigh-ins, but November was supposed to be my double it month. I was supposed to double up on my hiking, double up on making sure my diet is cleaner than clean. I don't know if you guys can hear me with this helicopter coming down. I might wait a second before I start talking. Oh, I love it whenever it's a rainy day here because there's nobody here. Oh, but anyway. So November was supposed to be my double it month. I was supposed to go hard all month. Ended up not going as planned. My back was acting up a week or so before the end of last month. So I kind of figured I'd be able to just relax a little bit, wind down, jump in hard. Didn't work. My back is just now starting to calm back down a little bit. So my double it up month officially became my rest month to take it easy. So I've just been doing a couple miles here and there. In truth, it's honestly been one of my more disappointing, depressing type of months with just not being able to get out here now that I'm getting out here all the time. So check this out. Who wouldn't want to be out here every day? I mean, it's quiet, it's beautiful, it's peaceful. But, you know, as I've lost these 53 pounds, I thought I would start feeling better about myself mentally and being more proud of myself, which hasn't really happened yet, but I know it's because I have a lot more. Scaring these birds. It's because I have a lot more to go. And I'm just not good at the being proud of where you're at type of stage, I guess. But, you know, in the beginning of this month, my ribs started acting up. There was a point to where my ribs would shift, as they would say is what it was. And I would have to go to a chiropractor for, 3, 4, 5 visits. And it would start to be normal. But at the beginning of the month, I couldn't take deep breaths for a couple weeks. It would just be stabbing me. But that's gone now. Thank you, God. But share this one too. Beautiful. You guys might be able to hear that water. But my back was acting up pretty bad over the last, I'd say about 3 weeks. I had a slight moment of desperation, and my diet is typically ketovorish. I just mostly eat meat, fruits, and vegetables. But I ended up going to good old McDonald's over the weekend twice. 2 times ain't gonna kill you, but I just feel like without me being able to put in really much walking and eating more, my wife made this awesome chocolate cake type of ordeal, and I haven't had chocolate in 4 or 5 months, and I devoured that thing. So I need to take it easy. But we're back on track now. I think this video here, besides the little update of my back's been acting up, so I haven't really been able to double down and really get after it. I'm just happy to be able to get back out here, start moving again. Oh, so I went ahead and decided that this month is going to be a rest month. I'm not going to be killing it I just don't want to push myself and really screw myself up and then be out for a while. So my weigh-in Saturday, last weigh-in was 249. I'll be happy if it's 248, 247. But honestly, I kind of assume this one's going to be, I'm going to gain a pound, maybe 2. Gotta be careful here. All these are slippery rocks. Oh, I didn't just do that. But, you know, this thing is it's to be expected when you're trying to make life changes while dealing with something that hopefully isn't a permanent physical issue. But, I mean, you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have issues. I do want to talk to remind myself of, as far as the more down in the dump moods as of lately, is just, as I'm losing this weight, I'm looking at things I used to do, things that I used to love, that I thought was a part of who I was. Martial arts side of things. I just don't, I know there's a high chance I'll never be able to do that again, and it bothers me all the time. Hopefully my phone doesn't ding over what I was saying. I just got some text. But it's more overwhelming thinking that, man, I'm going to get into the shape I want to be in. Am I going to hurt worse when I get in that shape? Because I know I'm never going to fall off again to not stay there when I get there. But I mean, I would love to get back into some type of martial art, jiu-jitsu specifically, but I know that it's such a high probability that that's not going to happen. And I feel as if that is making me fall off as a protector for those close to me. And it's just something that I struggle with on a regular basis. It's the same with my job, that, you know, I want to do this for my mental well-being, my physical health, but I know that I have to get out of some situations that I'm in work-wise, and it's hard for me to find things that I can do without having to worry. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can heal myself as much as possible, so I can branch out, take more risks, and do more for my family and for my future. So I'm going to take a minute from holding the phone up here. I'm going to get down this hill, and then I'll come back. All right, now that I'm at the bottom of all the hills and stuff, I don't have to continuously stop to make sure I'm not going to fall. Let me finish this little rant of mine before I just keep talking a bunch of nonsense. For something to look back at later. Before I do that, actually, my wife left this here a couple days ago. So she doesn't know about my page or anything yet. It's going to be a nice surprise about a year from now. But she told me she left this here, and it's funny that I found it where there's so many people who come out through here anymore. I'm surprised it was left. But anyway, with that's what I was trying to get at with this. My vlog's turning into like just a random video thing here, but I made this so I have something to look back on to see the progression. So I need to actually give some in-depth information on details here, on stories. But I thought that I would feel better mentally, as I said before, when I start losing this weight. But really, all that's starting to happen is now I'm starting to get stuck in the what if, or, you know, then what situation. So I have 68 pounds left to go. And then what? You know, I get back down to the weight I want, and then I got to start trying to figure out, since walking hurts me at times, how am I going to go about weightlifting? Because you know, it's not just losing weight. I want to get in a better shape. And, you know, I'm going to find a good team of physical therapists. I usually just went with whoever they would give me. But I've been talking to one that I work with, and, you know, I'd like to work with him sometime next year for a while and really start working on, you know, core and focusing. But I'm just, what if I can't start lifting and then all this was for nothing because I slowly start gaining the weight back. Or, I mean, obviously I can keep walking, but I mean, I want to go further than this. My walking, it's done me a world of good. You know, thank God that I started going out and giving this a chance and believing that I can get further, believing that I can do this. Because I didn't think just walking would work, and it has. It's blown my mind. So if you're one of those people who don't think that walking can actually help you, I was one of them before I got hurt. You know, it's amazing what a real diet, or a diet change, I should say, and just walking every day can do for you. But I just worry that when I get to the weight I want and then I start going from there to trying to build some muscle, what if I can't? And that's going to bug me a lot. What if I hurt myself more? And again, it's a fear thing. Yeah, I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid for that to happen. People in worse situations have done better, so I try to remind myself of that. I'm just one of those people who have to constantly try to look at the positive, or it's not there. But so with that, I mean, I'm trying to tell myself more of, you know, I know it's not a race, it's a marathon. This is my race. I'm the only one in it. And I'm trying to just get better day by day. I know that. But I mean, it just still, there's like a competition gladiator mindset in my head. But I've always had that. To where, I mean, I just want to do better than this and do better than that and do better than that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I have came a long way. I know, to be proud of myself. It's just hard to give myself that okay, that you did really good, because then I'm afraid I'll get comfortable and then not go any further than that. I'm sure there's people who feel the same. But I will say, you know, so far I think I've had two people tell me they've noticed that I've lost weight that's not family. And I thought that was awesome. I mean, it's awesome to hear it. But I'm just like, got so much further to go, man. So much further. And I mean, anything. If I just bend down too fast, trip on something, I mean, my back can hurt for weeks. And I mean, I'm trying to get to the point to where I don't have to worry as much about that stuff. But I mean, like I said, it's not a race. So I'm getting there. You know, I'm going to show a little clip of typically what I've been eating on a regular basis, probably at the end of this. And, you know, Saturday is just going to be a really quick video of my weigh-in, since I'm doing this today. And again, I'm sure if anyone actually found this online, it seems pretty boring to you with me just talking randomly. But again, this is for me. I mean, it's something for me to look back on, because for 6 years, I haven't held myself accountable for anything. And I thought that at 25 years old, my life was over because of what happened in my back. I didn't try anything in life. Now I'm 31, just started trying to have a life again at 30. So, I mean, I want to watch this. I want to look back on this and know that I was making the right decisions and doing the right steps. And just want to know that I did something. And yeah, I don't have people that I can actually tell that I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to do this and that, because everybody has an opinion, and I really don't want their opinion, because it's crap that half the time just it's not reality. And at the end of the day, no one really wants to see you do better, because then you're not convenient for them. So, I mean, this is just my way of getting things out that I want to say. And then when I'm on video, I really don't know how to say it, or I just randomly say things that don't even make sense for the video. But that's what a vlog's for, right? Let's see, I'm at 2 miles now. Got about another mile left to go, and then I'm heading out for today. Gonna do a small little grocery run. Let me pause this for a minute and get over this lump here. All right, so went ahead and just decided to cut it short with my chit-chatting. At the end of this trail here, I'm at 2.7. By the time I get to the car, I'll be at 2.8 miles today. So, guess I'll reload another video here Saturday of the weigh-in. So, see you then.